Monday. Welcome to our Make Money Monday. If you're new around here, this is something we do every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. We are streaming on both YouTube as well as our Facebook business page and sharing it to our two favorite groups, our big free group that we have thousands of direct sellers in, as well as our Modern Direct Seller Academy group. So hope everyone is doing great this morning. Let me know that you can hear me, that you can see me. I feel like I've had a handful of little glitches when it has come to our Make Money Mondays. So I want to make sure that you can hear me, you can see me. I'd love to hear how your Monday is going so far. We've had a little bit of a crazy morning over at our house. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold. You can probably hear that a little bit in my voice. Hey, Susan, happy Monday. But super excited to be here. And yay, good morning. Yes, feeling all the spring vibes. I love it. Even though here in San Diego, it is a totally rainy day. And I think it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days straight, which this is not my sunny San Diego that I'm used to. So, that's just how it goes some days. Anyway, I'm really excited to be here this morning to talk a little bit about drop-in shops and how you can utilize this active selling strategy in your direct sales business, something that you can implement this week to make some money in your business. And what I love about drop-in shops is that they're really flexible. It's something that you can throw together fairly quickly and get some orders in also very quickly. So I like that. It doesn't require a ton of pre-planning. Happy first day of spring. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. Like I said, it's not totally feeling spring, but I'm bringing like my rainbow good vibes sweatshirt and my fun earrings over here. I think these are some fun noonday earrings. So, we're feeling the spring. Excited to see everyone. So a couple of just quick reminders before we dive into our topic today about drop-in shops. For those of you hanging out that are looking to build your team, you'll have to come join me tomorrow night. I'm doing a takeover in our Cinch Share group. So Cinch Share, love them. They have a group called Social Media Training by Cinch Share. I know many of you are in that group. I just linked it in the comments. And we have a free training tomorrow night, all about team building. We'd love for you to meet us there. I will be live tomorrow. I think the plan is 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, and then we have 10 party style posts that are hitting the group at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So a little bit of a staggered approach tomorrow. Excited to be there with the Cinch team. They're amazing and love supporting what they do and share the love back and forth. So looking forward to that tomorrow. So make sure you join us for that. And for those in the Academy, we have our guest masterclass this week. It is on Thursday at 9 o'clock Pacific, noon Eastern. We have Candace coming in to talk to us about Enneagram. So for all my Academy members that are listening, make sure that you complete the free Enneagram test. You don't need to pay for it. Just do the free version and jot down what number you are before you hop into that session on Thursday. Candace is going to unpack what each number means and how that relates to our business. It's going to be really, really fun. So if you already know your Enneagram number, drop it in the comments right now. Let me know. I'm a 7, Enneagram 7, but I was kind of a close 3. So I learned a little bit about how to figure out if it's close, which one it is. It has to do with the wings, the 2 numbers next to it, I learned. So really excited for our masterclass on Thursday. And I have to mention that we are about ready to kick off our pre-party for the Modern Direct Seller Challenge. So if you are not signed up for the challenge, even if you're in the Academy, go ahead and sign up for the challenge so you get all the reminders, all the messages about it. It starts the first week of April. And you can sign up at moderndirectseller.com/challenge. That's going to save your seat in the challenge. It's going to get you in. It's totally free. And it is going to be jam-packed with really good content. We have some fun bonuses that we've built in. The whole week is going to be all around social selling and what that looks like in your business, or daily selling, the things that you do in between your parties, in between your events, that personal touch and that individual relationship building that you do with your customers day in and day out. We're going to share a lot of templates and messaging tips and strategies, and it's always a really good time. And of course, if you go all access or you're a member of the Academy, we are going to have daily coaching that entire week. So every day you can pop into a Zoom, you can ask questions, you can get feedback. It's going to be really, really fun and helpful. And I just can't wait for it. It's always my favorite week. Of course, we bring all the prizes too. We're giving away prizes like crazy. And all those prizes start on Monday. A week from today is the official start of the pre-party. We'll have prizes all next week. And then, of course, prizes during the actual challenge as well. So definitely you could share this live if you want. Share it, share the link, tell your friends, tell your biz besties. The more, the merrier. It is going to be just a ton of fun, and I can't wait for it. So really looking forward to all of that good stuff. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear the construction. I can always hear it, but lately people have told me they can't hear it when I'm live. So, well, I don't know. I'd be surprised if you can't hear that. There's some hammering happening, but we're just going to roll with it. We're rolling with it today. And today we're talking about drop and shop. So I'd love to hear over in the comments who has done a drop and shop before. Are you familiar with that term? Do you know what a drop and shop is? Is it something that you have in your strategies? Oh, Nancy, you can hear it today. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, well, it's pretty loud, you guys. So have you done a drop and shop? Let me know. So a drop and shop is basically the idea of taking some product, either inventory you have on hand or samples that you have, and literally dropping it off with a potential customer and then picking it up a couple of days later. So this is a strategy that works for your local customers, pretty much specifically your local customers. But the whole idea here is that you let them play around with your product for a few days, right? Give them the opportunity to use the samples, to taste the food, to put the jewelry on, to try on the clothes, whatever the thing is that you have, you want them to experience it for a couple of days. So what this looks like is bundling up a cute little tote bag. Shout out to all of my 31 ladies out there, those that have organizational products, right? Throw it into a cute tote bag, add in some catalogs, add in some order forms, and then add in either inventory that if they want, they can keep, meaning that you're pulling it from your in-home inventory that you have on hand, or include samples that they can play with. And of course, if you're giving them samples, they're going to go ahead and place an order. But if you have inventory, they can just keep what they like and give back what they don't want to use or to keep, right? So a super fun way to get your customers' hands on new product, to test them, to try them, to shop in maybe a little bit of a different way. This is great for those hosts that are reluctant to host, right? That you can literally bring the event to them, drop it off if they want to share with their neighbors or share with any friends that stop by. They can certainly do that. But it also feels kind of special. I know that when somebody drop and shopped something to me one time, I was like, this is so cool. I have the whole catalog, this whole skincare line that, you know how it is. If you buy the whole line, it's going to be a couple $100. But I could play around with it and see how it felt and see if I liked it and use it for a couple of days before placing that order. So a little bit of try before you buy strategy. And you can either do that with full-size samples, or if your company offers smaller samples, you could always drop those off as well. And then again, if you have actual inventory on hand, then it can simply be, here's the inventory, keep what you want. So that's a ton of fun way to bring shopping to your host, to your customer, to encourage them to play around with that product and experiment with it. And you always want to give them a deadline. So you could drop it off, say you drop it off tomorrow on a Tuesday, leave it at their doorstep. You don't even have to talk to them. They don't even have to talk to you. Literally a doorstep drop off. This worked really well during COVID also, right? So leave it at their doorstep, let them have it, and say, I'll be by on Thursday about 3:00 to pick it up. If you have any questions in the meantime, let me know. And of course, check in with them, see what they think, see how things are going. And then they're going to place an order. That's just how it works. Once they've had their hands on your product for that long, they're definitely going to place an order. In fact, they might be placing orders for others that are around them that also got a chance to play around with it. So a really, really fun way to kind of mix things up in your sales strategies. A basket party. I love that. Yeah, like a bliss box. So good. I love that, Jenny. Super, super good. Yeah, and there's lots of different ways to do this too. Like I love the idea of bringing it to an individual's house and leaving it on their doorstep, but you could really play around with this and bring it to a teacher's lounge. I think Teacher Appreciation Week is coming up in the next month or so, right? Is that usually the first week of May? So something where you're bringing it to teachers or you're bringing it to an office and leaving it there in an office lunchroom for a couple of days. There's lots of different variations of this that you can do. And again, it can work whether you have inventory on hand or if you don't have inventory and you just have some samples. So if you don't have inventory or samples, yeah, Elizabeth, you could totally let them, if you're comfortable with giving them some personal products, you could definitely do that too. Yeah, you could definitely do that. I think it depends on what you're offering and also the value of it and how well you know the person, right? Like I used to do things all the time when I had my clothing business where if I was out of town, I didn't want to leave my rack of clothing just sitting here. So I would physically bring it to a customer's house and tell her to enjoy it for a week, try on what she wanted, invite her friends over. And I'd come back when I got back from vacation because I didn't want my product just like sitting there with nobody looking at it for a week. So same kind of idea, like you're bringing the product to them and letting them play around with it. If this becomes something you do on the regular, it might be worth investing in a couple of full-size products if they're able to sample it or to have kind of a sample box on hand of some of those most popular things that they might want to try on or try out while they are shopping that they're for the drop-in shop. So that is your Make Money Monday tip for the week. Think about who you know that would be a great candidate for a drop-in shop. Think about when you can work this into your schedule. Again, you don't need a lot of notice here. You can make this happen this week and then come report back. I'd love to hear on this feed at the end of the week. Did you do a drop-in shop? How did it go? What were the results? Because we know once people get their hands on your stuff, they're just going to want more of it. So I'd love to hear how it goes. I led off at the beginning sharing some exciting things coming up. But of course, if you're in the Academy, we have our guest masterclass coming up on Thursday, all about Enneagram. It's going to be amazing. We have our Modern Direct Seller Challenge coming up that kicks off in just over a week. You can sign up at moderndirectseller.com/challenge. And last but not least, if you are in the mode of team building, come hang out with us over in the ScentShare group tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'm doing a training over there all about growing your team. So good to see everyone. I'm keeping it short and sweet today. I look forward to seeing you back here next Monday for our next Make Money Monday. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great day. Talk soon.